Hello and welcome to the Bike Century. My name's Ben and today I'm really excited to be able to show you this. This is a Kawasaki Z H2. Now, if you've done your research, and I assume you have because you're watching this video, you'll know all about this. But it's a really exciting and a really different bike. Obviously, it's a sports naked, designed to compete with Ducati's V4 naked. And probably Aprilia's V4 naked as well, the Tuono. But this is a little bit different. It's an inline four, it's a 998cc inline four with a supercharger, which is really, really cool. Obviously has a very specific sound to the engine note, but it winds on at 197 brake horsepower, which is absolutely phenomenal. So you can only imagine what that feels like. However, again, if you read the reviews, a lot of people say how docile and pliant the bike is, low down, and it actually makes that power quite accessible. So this is not just a hyper bike for sports bike riders looking to convert to a naked. This is actually something that most people can use on a day-to-day basis. It's a 71 plate, this bike's covered 2,700 miles from one owner. It's in really, really good condition with a load of aftermarket goodies on it, which I'll point out as we go. So, starting at the front, 17-inch wheels, massive Brembo discs, 4-pot radially mounted Brembo brakes with ABS. This bike comes with Pirelli Diablo Rosso tyres, which are a really good all-round sport road tyre. Upside down adjustable forks, and you can see the previous owner has also fitted fork guards, fork protectors as well. The bike's finished in a number of different finishes. The main paint finish is in like a satin metallic black. There's a number of different blacks on the bike, and obviously you can see you've got grey and red decals with like a really deep inset metallic red frame. Really, really nice bodywork, in good condition, no major marks or scratches or anything like that at all. It's been well loved and looked after. You can see that we've got the frame mounted RNG crash protectors just there in the centre. Everything else on the engine side is standard. You can see the supercharger just sitting on top of the engine there. Towards the back, we've got an aftermarket Scorpion slip-on. It's a GP style. It is baffled. Despite the baffle and the fact that it has the middle cat, it is still quite loud, but it does sound very, very cool. Massive rear discs on this, really, really thick, and obviously it needs it because of the amount of power that this thing puts out at the top end. But loads and loads of braking power at the back. And again, it's got Pirelli Diablos on the back, which are in really good condition, having covered just over 2,000 miles from new. As a pan up, you'll see we've also got an RNG tail tidy on there using the standard LED indicators. As far as riding position and pillion position on this go, it's actually not too bad. The seat height relative to the pegs is pretty much the same as you'd see on a Z1000 or a Z800. The pillion seat's a little bit higher, but the drop between the pillion seat and pegs is actually quite good, so your pillion will thank you for that. Massive tank, as you can see. The previous owners replaced the standard mirrors with bar-in mirrors, which look really, really cool. And around the front, it's all pretty much standard. So you've got this little fly screen there. There are lots of options available for this bike. Obviously, you can replace it with a bigger fly screen if you wanted to, just to kick the air up over the top of you as you ride. On this side, it's pretty much the same. It's a twin disc, as you can see, needs to be. Again, Brembo calipers on this side. Again, really nice condition, no major marks, dings, dents, scratches or anything like that at all. Very well kept. Chain sprockets, brakes, tyres, all that stuff gets checked during the pre-delivery inspection, but being such a clean and relatively new bike, don't expect to find a great deal there. Up the top, got a fully coloured TFT dash, which is specific to the H2 models. There's lots of information here, but all the important stuff is here. So obviously you've got a gear position indicator here. The current mode selection, which is in sport at the moment, which also defines your level of traction control, the ferocity of your quick shifter, the traction control, ABS settings, everything like that is all preset by these modes, but you can dial those in individually as well, so you can get into the menus and set it up for your own individual use, and all of that's controlled off the left-hand side here. On the left-hand side, you've also got your cruise control selections as well, so if you wanted to use this bike over longer distances, you absolutely could. You've got a fuel gauge here, got the ODO, so you can see the mileage, 2,734 miles from new. All your trip information is here, your MPG, your range and so on. Temperatures, obviously your clock, your speed and your rev counter. Let's give her a start up for you. As you can hear, the exhaust is quite loud, even with the baffling, so your neighbours will really thank you on a Sunday morning if you were to take the baffle out, but obviously it will free up some of that engine note. You can hear the supercharger whining away just in the background, but when you get on the bike and obviously you start riding, you'll really hear it wind up. This bike will come with a 3-month warranty from us. It'll also come with free delivery to England and Wales. We do deliver to Scotland for a small charge. We offer finance and part exchange as well. So if those are things that you're interested in or you've got any general questions, please feel free to reach out. We've got WhatsApp, live chat, all the socials. Pick up the phone and ask us any questions that you got, or feel free to drop into the showroom and try the bike on for size. That's it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.